Welcome everybody. We've got a great designer over here, two-time Belgium champion Stefan van Berlo, and we're going to know more about Stefan and we're going to make a fantastic bouquet. So Stefan, welcome.
Nice to meet you again.
Yeah, nice to meet you too. So what are we going to make today?
We are going to make like a small, this is already the frame I prepared a bit,
Yeah.
bouquet. This is with dry materials, and then we included the fresh flowers, of course, the beautiful Lisianthus. We are using two varieties. Maybe you know the name of the varieties, I don't know.
I know the name and they are here in the screen.
Okay, perfect. Like this is also working.
Yeah.
So it's something very easy, I think, quickly to make and to create a different type of bouquet, like more special than the standards. Yeah.
Okay.
So very easy. The first thing we're already going to do is like creating a mess with this wire, because inside there is also wire inside with paper. So that's, I think, a funny part to do, no?
Creating a mess is always nice. So tell me, how did you get into flowers? Where did the interest start?
Oh, it was already like when I was a child, I was working always in the garden. And then there's a moment in your life you have to choose like, a study on school.
Yeah.
And my mother wants to bring me to become a nurse, but I said, we are not going to do that. So I go to the school for, agriculture.
Yeah.
And there I get like classes for floristry. It was only 2 hours in a week, and I start to be very interested in it.
Okay.
And then like this, you can choose, we have to do like stages, to learn in the place. So I choose like flower shops. And I was lucky with the places where I came, because I can do from the first day everything. I was not there only to clean the mess.
Oh, that's nice.
So that was cool.
Yeah.
And then like this, it starts to grow. You're going to visit flower events. I saw competitions for students.
Yeah. Did you do the competition as well?
Yeah, because I had like a very good teacher, because in the school where I was, they never go to visit this type of events.
Yeah.
Because the group of florists was always too small. And this teacher, he gave up his free Sunday and go with us to the event.
Oh, nice.
And there I saw for the first time competitions for students. And I was like, this I can do also.
Yeah.
And, and the next time they took us together with the school for the competition. And that was my really first competition. And I was third place.
Nice.
So that was a nice start. I did not win everything, of course, in my life.
So you placed, sorry to interrupt you, where did you place the...
Yeah, I just put some tape together. So we have like a small handle we are going to create. And then we are going to put this mess that we create just on it, and we fix it like this.
Okay.
It's simple. We're creating this mess, so we are going to create like a bouquet that got air inside. It's more open,
Yeah.
And it does not always have to be very difficult to make something like this. It can be like very easy technique also.
So you're saying don't overthink.
Sometimes not, because if you're working on a commercial way in a shop, time is money.
That's true.
And like this, you have it like very easily.
So you ended up third place in your first competition.
Yeah.
And then you got the virus for the competition, or?
Yeah, we did a lot of competitions, and then my last year in school, there was like a magazine that did a competition between the students to be published in the magazine.
Okay.
And the jury was Daniel Lost, so it's quite famous Belgian florist. And with the pictures they got, they choose 3 persons that were published for the magazine. But stupid me has to fall in the sport classes 2 days before, and there I was with a broken arm. But still want to go for the publication. So I did it with pain, but I was in it.
So you did it with a broken hand?
Yeah, I did it with a broken hand, and I was in it. And that was like the start, like from my career publishing my arrangements.
Yeah.
Started in Belgium and then it goes like worldwide. And then, yeah.
And then after school, what was the next step?
I follow also training to become a teacher.
Yeah.
But I didn't like the feeling to be closed up in the classroom yet.
Yeah.
I said maybe that's for just before my retirement.
Yeah.
Still have time for that.
Couple of years.
A couple of years. And then afterwards, I was quite young when I started my own flower shop. I was 21.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how was that to have your own flower shop?
I would never do that again on the same age.
Okay.
I think it's better to first explore the world more and see what is all happening. But yeah, you need to work hard, long hours, long days. You learn a lot of it also, so that's also nice. So I did that for 15 years, having my own flower shop. Yeah.
You say 15 years, so you're talking about that it sounds like you closed it.
Yeah.
And what are you doing now?
I work like a freelance florist, so other shops hire me to come to decorate their shops, to work there on big days like Mother's Day. I'm doing demonstrations worldwide, giving classes worldwide. I'm giving also like workshops at my place for hobby people, but also for florists. I give like master classes. Yeah, I do quite a lot. My life is very different. So not every week is the same. And that's the part I like.
Oh, that's good. So you just use all the knowledge you build up over the years now with other flower shops and to help other florists, hobby florists as well.
Yeah, because a lot of women, also men, because sometimes I have men evenings, that also, they like to create something by themselves. So they follow step by step and they have like a nice day or evening out. And on the end they go home with something they created themselves. And I have already students that are coming for more than 20 years with me. So you always need to find something new, still surprise them, and that they still want to come, of course.
But how do you surprise yourself? I mean, you're already in the business for a long time, so how do you come up with new ideas, find new things? Because students that come to you already for 20 years, they're not coming back for the same arrangement every year.
No. Inspiration you find everywhere. I find a lot of inspiration in music, I find a lot of inspiration in nature, but also we are like a little bit spoiled in Belgium because we found a lot of nice materials with the wholesalers, a lot of nice new varieties of flowers, new products, and that also gives you the trigger to create something new.
Yeah, oh, that's really nice.
And also the traveling around the world, because when you travel around the world, you see different styles, you see different ways of other florists watching to floristry. And I think even if you do not always like it, it can still be interesting to make something from your own.
Yeah. Was that also the reason why you kept on competing and doing Belgian championships and European championships?
Yeah, I think this is also very important. First of all, I always had the planning in my life to become more than only the florist from the corner on the street. I always want to do more. I like a stage. I'm not gonna lie about that. Then competitions are very good for that because you create a name, you meet people. Like the demonstrations, the classes I give is because, you created a kind of name. Yeah.
Yeah. And talking about creating a name and being on stage, you've been on Belgium television quite a lot as well.
Yeah, a few times. A few weeks ago, we had like a flower event, and then there was opening of the Prince and Princess of Belgium. So then we have television.
Yeah.
I always have like the meaning to promote my business, the floristry, because I think it's very important that people know that you have to study for this, that it's really a job. And like this, I always try to make connections. And I work a lot together with the Union of Floristry from Belgium.
Yeah.
And they are working together like with other organizations. And like this, I had contact with televisions programs, so I could really make nice installations like a live wedding on TV. Yeah. Also, like becoming Belgium champion, there was like a famous Belgian girl, an actress, contacted me by myself. Oh, you made floral dresses, because sometimes I did that also already in my life. And oh, I want to do it. I said, yeah, okay. And then we create like a complete Mother's Day campaign that was showed on TV as well. Oh, nice. And like this, you do more funny stuff, more creative stuff sometimes, because I understand in the shop you have to be commercial. Yeah. But I choose this profession because it's a creative profession as well. Yeah. So sometimes I want to be just creative and not thinking about money and prices and
the wishes of the clients as well.
Yeah, but also because I did for a singer her cover of her album, and she really wants to have like that moment sunflowers, and it was January, so not so easy. Yeah. And also to make a flower dress with that is also not so.
It's quite a big dress.
Yeah. So that was a strong girl because she had a lot of it on it. But the other famous person, I made her dress completely with Lisianthus flowers.
That's where I wanted to go as well. I saw a beautiful dress with the Lisianthus, and we will show it in the screen as well now, so you can see how beautiful it is. With the Lisianthus, made a fantastic dress. It's also famous Belgium.
Yeah. So she's an actress in movies. She also is sometimes a TV host. But her career started also with a competition to become a singer.
Okay.
Yeah. In like a girls band that is very famous in our country.
K3?
And also, K3 in the Netherlands.
Really?
Yeah. And now she's even, on this moment, she's a small member because one of the three was pregnant. Yeah. And this girl, is the replacement for the moment she is with her child now.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
Yeah. So how far are you with your bouquet?
I'm almost through all the dried materials, so I'm getting there.
Okay.
And you?
Yeah, me too. That's why I was asking it.
Perfect. Let's try to get this one in as well. Yeah.
So, the moment when you're ready with this, you're already gonna cut the stems of the dry materials quite short.
Okay.
Why is this? Because the moment we are going to use fresh flowers, these stems we are going to let them longer, so they come into the water.
So you don't have the dried flowers in the
water.
In the water.
And then you can reuse the frame a few times.
That's a good one, because when the dried materials are in water, what happens?
Yeah, it's gonna rot and smells and make your water dirty.
Yeah.
Don't fix it too strong, because you still has to go a little bit inside.
Okay.
So, but how did you become in floristry?
I just learned from the masters. So that's and I'm just lucky that you are not the first florist, otherwise I would be in trouble more, but now I try to keep up with you. So, and you're traveling a lot, you say you got a lot of inspiration there as well. You made the dress with the Lisianthus. Why Lisianthus? Why is the flower that you use so much?
Because Lisianthus for me is like a a flower you can use in different ways. You can use it very compact, and you can use it long. You have different flowers on one stem. That's for me also very important, because the moment you buy a flower like this, you have more flowers for your money.
Yeah, that's true.
So I think it's very interesting because it starts from the tiny bottom until the open flower.
Yeah.
So I think that's very interesting on the flowers. And the other part is that they stay for a long time. The quality is good, even when the temperature is more hot. Because I remember one time for another photo shoot that I did for Lisianthus, that I created a bouquet. And yeah, sometimes you come back late in the night or something from this, or in the evening. I'm not always unloading my van. Bad florist. But so this bouquet stayed without water because it was a bridal bouquet for, I think, 2 days in my car. And I opened it, and it was still looking nice and perfect.
You should say, don't try this at home, people.
But it's a good test.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Lisianthus is a very, very strong flower, and like you said, the heat can handle the heat so well. Especially weddings, mostly the summer season.
Yeah.
So it's a perfect flower to use, and also, I mean, all the colors, it's typical wedding colors.
Yeah, you have a lot of colors that fit in the wedding, and it's not everybody wants to have a wedding in white anymore. So that time we are luckily done with it. I think some color on your wedding is always nice.
Yeah. So in Belgium, every country has its special holidays. Are there any special holidays just for Belgium, floral holidays?
Special? No. Maybe you have like the 1st May, but that's in the French part, very big, more big than in the Flemish part. Then they give the Convallaria flowers, and I think that's not something they do in other countries so much. And for the rest, we have all the same days. You know, you have Christmas, you have a Mother's Day, we have Valentine's Day. We have 2 Mother's Days, so that's funny because you have the region of Antwerp got a Mother's Day in August, 15 August, and the rest of Belgium got it in May.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's maybe a difference. Yeah.
And why is that? Is there a story behind it, or?
Let's say that Antwerp is always doing something more special than the rest of the country.
Oh, that's the thing.
It's something to do with religion, because 15 August is like the day of the Holy Mother Mary. And that's the connection in between. And that's why they say that the one in May is the commercial one, because they invented it for the schools and for the shops. Okay. That's how they say it in Antwerp. But the funny part, the biggest group of Belgian people are celebrating it in May.
Yeah, because there's more people outside of Antwerp than there are inside of Antwerp.
Yeah. But it's the capital of Flanders.
And you're living close to Antwerp, right?
I live close to Antwerp, so I'm in a good region because the florists really have 2 times Mother's Day. So, and a lot of florists have in the summer nothing. And for us, that's really the best day of the year.
Okay.
Yeah, if you have to look at on a day, that's really the best day of a year.
So for the people, you can, in your own town, you can get your own Mother's Day, so you can celebrate it twice.
Yeah, like Father's Day also, they also have to.
Is it because a lot of people get divorced and you get a new extra father and mother, so you can celebrate one and the other, or what's that?
No, but it's good that they have sometimes more mothers, so you have more presents to give, so more bouquets.
Oh, nice. So do you have any tips or tricks for florists and other people who love flowers? What to do? How to enjoy flowers, how to work with flowers, how to work with Lisianthus?
I think if you do not enjoy this profession to work with flowers, you will never keep it doing. That's already part one.
Yeah.
Because it's a job you have to do with your heart.
Yeah.
For the rest, find a good balance between commercial ways and your creative way.
Yeah.
Make a difference, because you always have like a colleague next to you. Don't do the same what is your colleague doing. Make yourself unique.
Yeah.
Like this type of bouquet, create a bouquet like this in your shop. You do not have to put it full with this type of bouquets, but just make some exclusive things that people come inside and think like, oh wow, this is special, I never saw this before.
Yeah.
So people start to talk about you. And the best advertisement for your shop or for your profession is that people talk about you.
Yeah.
Sometimes in a bad way, sometimes in a good way. It's better in a good way. But as long as people talk about you, you are alive and your shop is alive.
Yeah, and it's the best way of telling that you're good is that other people tell that you're good. So
yeah, and the way of using Lisianthus, try to use them on different ways. I think this flower fits for every occasion, for funeral work, for weddings, for normal bouquets, also for nice flower arrangements in foam or stuff like this. You have so many different options to use this flower, and year round.
yeah,
And in different styles. Like this is more light, more natural way, but you can also completely in a different style of using this flower. So
but that's the nice thing with the Lisianthus. There are over 65 different varieties available year round.
yeah.
So there's always the color and the shape you want. So do you have any other hobbies besides flowers?
Yeah, I have my 3 amazing dogs.
Yeah.
So they are, they call it sausage dogs.
Yeah.
I never thought in my life that I could be addicted to something else than flowers, but they are.
Yeah.
They have a very stubborn character and I like it. Maybe I'm the same. So that's a part that is a part of my hobby.
Yeah.
I just renovated completely my garden now. So that's a big job in my free time. So that's also a hobby for the moment. For the rest, yeah, I like to spend time with my friends, having a nice party.
Yeah.
I'm always in the mood for that.
That's what we can see on your Instagram. You have the most fantastic decorations during holidays.
Yeah, I don't understand, because I know a lot of florists that say, like, oh, with Christmas we do nothing in the house. I don't understand. How can you sell something if you do not even do it for yourself?
That's true.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I want to live in a nice atmosphere, and you can make with small things, you can make it fun.
Yeah, but also with big things. If I see your Christmas tree, it's always amazing. So.
Yeah, and you know, that's a combination of the two. So you have the Christmas decoration, but the decoration is like a lot of dachshunds, or sausage dogs, sorry, are hanging inside.
Okay.
So yeah.
It's all your hobbies combined. And,
Yeah, we created like all different animals inside. So I also have my chickens, a duck.
Yeah.
Also look like for my horoscope. Is it? It's in the same in English. I don't know.
Yeah.
So everything is. I'm a Cancer, so they're hanging inside. So we have everything
So
that is including the family.
Is,
it's hanging in there.
Wow, really nice.
Looks cool.
It looks really nice. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed learning more about Stefan. If you want to see more about Lisianthus and other designers, keep on following us and don't forget to like and subscribe.